Welcome back, trainers, and in this video I got a nice treat for you. We're going to be taking a look at my Pokemon Go PvP 2002 World Championships Spice Edition. Now, I got the Azumarill on the team, but it's okay. What would I use if I went to the World Championships? Well, I'm going to give you a little taste of what I would potentially bring. You already know I'd bring Shadow Mawile. Let's go. It's going to be doing some work up against a lot of Pokemon that people are going to be bringing there. A lot of cookie cutter teams. Well, I mean, it's not like I'm trying to take any jabs. It's just that it's the way this game is built, unfortunately. You step too far out of the boundaries of meta, and you're going to really get smacked down. So, you know, it's just the way the cookie crumbles. But what would I bring, right? Easy for me to say, like, sure, yeah. You say you're going to bring these and this. But when it comes down to it, you know, you got to really pick a solid team. Okay, you maybe, possibly. But that's not to say that the other three Pokemon that I'm going to have are just going to be some really spicy picks here. So Shadow Mawile, Shadow Hitmonchan, and Shadow Lapras. You want to see what we can do with this? Okay, let's have a little fun. And yes, we are in the Go Battle League, and the format is completely different. I get it. I know how all that works. Trust me, I was at the first one, and I understand how this works. But doesn't really matter. Let's just see how this does work out here. If you do enjoy my videos, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you need, turn notifications on, and I'm going to tell you, we have some really good battles. This is going to be a short and sweet video. Just thought I'd give you a fun little spicy taste. You know, sometimes when you have a meal, you're like, you know, it was a good meal, but it just wasn't, it just didn't hit the spot. It didn't hit something that I just needed to be scratched there in my stomach. This is that extra little dessert that I got for you that's going to hit that spot. So let's go. All right, so we are up against a wall race, something you were seeing quite a bit of in the championships. Okay, so let's see how Mawile is going to be able to handle it. That was way too quick, so definitely an Icicle Spear. They're going to be retreating into a Jellicent, and at this point, I froze up. That's the reason why I just kept staying there and farming up. It was pointless to throw, obviously, Power Up Punch and or Iron Head. Iron Head's not very effective. Both of them are not, as well as Fire Fang. And the Pokemon that I have in the background are not necessarily going to be great. We got the Lapras here with Surf and Skull Bash. Both of those are not very effective, so I had to make a quick decision on what I should do here. So we built up energy on the Mawile, holding on to it. We got Hitmonchan in the back, which we have seen pull through for us at the end. Clutch win after clutch win, just countering things down. So Lapras is putting in the work here, all right? So we bring it down with Ice Shard and Surf. It's a lot of damage, bringing in the Mawile right away, going for the Iron Head, getting a shield from them. That's pretty good. So we're going to let this go. We figured it's going to be a bubble. We still have two shields. Getting to the Power Up Punch, just getting a little nervous that they're going to hit the bubble again. And we just want to do that damage. And they get to the bubble while we got an extra couple of quick moves in here because of the delay or whatever's going on. So we bring in Hitmonchan. We're going to have to put all our chips on this thing, and they have one shield left. So they're coming in here with a Talonflame. All right, Hitmonchan, what did I say, folks? I'm about to show you. I'm telling you, I didn't say we're going to have some fun, spicy battles, close calls that'll make you jump up, make a crowd jump up if these were shown in front of those people, okay? All right, so we're taking them down. We're still holding on to a Hitmonchan. We got to farm up. We got to build up to 2 Ice Punch, Thunder Punches. Yeah, Ice Punches. Yeah, that'd be the day if I do that. Just throw the battle. So we're building up to 2 of these here. I think we may need just one more counter, and we're getting there, and Hitmonchan's gonna take the win in this match at the end. That was a close one. There you go. Let's keep this spicy team going here, folks. Next battle, leading with Hitmonchan this time because it was just getting ridiculous. Met with a Wall Rain, again, that thing that's been seen all over the place over there at the championships. Altaria, pretty meta pick. Mawile's gonna be able to handle this thing like a charm. No pun intended. So what we're gonna do here is let that one go. Go for the Iron Head. Let's see if they let this go. If they do, that's great. If they don't, we're getting a shield, but it's still not going to be too good for us here. That was a lot of energy. It takes a while to build it to Iron Head. So we have a massive resistance to Dragon Breath. We have that going for us. They go for the Moon Blast, so we shield it up. We just, you know, gamble on it. I wasn't calling that. I just wanted to preserve the health. Dragon Breath is so resisted. Look at this. It's like healing us at this point, so we don't have to worry about that. And we're just going to get this off. We figured they're going to take us out here. What I want to do is just do a little bit more damage and then go in here and farm down with Hitmonchan's counter so we can start building up our energy. I can go in here with Lapras, but what's the point of that? Let's go ahead and farm up with our Hitmonchan. We're already about 75%, now 100% at our charge move, going for the Ice Punch, and they did bring in a Shadow, Nidoqueen. Great, we're going to go ahead and swap into our Lapras, and we already know we got a Wall Rain back there. Shield us at that. So can we get to the Skull Bash? We do before they get to the Earthquake. This is going to raise the defense, folks, and this is going to do a lot of damage. Shadow Lapras putting in that work. This is why I just love it. It is an off pick from Wall Rain, and it has a fun dynamic to it because of the Ice Shard, Surf, and then also the Skull Bash to raise its defense, in which it's already a tanky Pokemon. Alright, so they're going for the Icicle Spear, not doing any damage. We go for the Surf, which is going to be dealing some good damage in return in comparison to that Icicle Spear. Taking them out, taking out the Nidoqueen, and taking the win with the Lapras at the end. Let's go, folks. If you haven't quite yet, hit that like button. Horrible lead with the Hitmonchan up against Gligar. So we're going to go ahead and just stay here. We're going to let this Night Slash go. It's not very effective. The quick move is digging in. It is super effective. And we're Shadow Squishy. But this Ice Punch will take them out pretty much in one shot, I think. Okay, they shielded up, which is great. We're going to let them farm us up here. Unfortunately, not getting to another charge move, but that's okay. Bringing in Lapras, we're just going to, that's why we're letting the Hitmonchan go down because of this situation here. Shielding up the Earthquake, which is going to do a lot. So what we exchanged the shield for is energy. So they have a Torracat. So this trainer definitely is getting points for Spice over here. Very interesting pick that they got at me, but we're looking good with this Lapras. We're just going to go for another Surf here. And we still got the Mawile lying in wait in the back. We still got a shield. They swap into their Swampert, which is going to be Shadow. And we threw the Surfs. Doing a ton. Bringing in the Mawile because at this point, yeah, we're not going to try to go up against an Ember user. We're just going to go ahead and take all of that damage. They're going to take us out here. Could have got off a power-up punch to just do a little bit of extra damage here. But we should be perfectly fine just shielding this up and getting off a Surf to take the win. Up against this user who is picking a very spicy pick Pokemon. Something you probably have never really seen before. Let's go. Nice. All right, this is Season 11. Have a little fun for sure. Next battle, we're going to see Trevenant with our Hitmonchan. This is not good, but we have two counters to the back. Going to go ahead and swap into our Mawile, and they're bringing in a Galarian Stunfisk. So two Pokemon that you were going to be seeing at the championships, which are going to be getting pretty destroyed by Shadow Mawile, as you can see here. I mean, throwing in a Galarian Stunfisk to answer a Mawile is... that doesn't mean... that means we're going to be able to pretty much take out the whole team with it, but... you don't have infinite shield, so you're going to eventually go down. So we are going to shield that up, though. Calling that first Rock Slide, they got a Wall Rain. So again, Mawile's going to be able to handle that to some degree. We're going to go ahead and throw Iron Head. They do shield it up. That's okay. And they're farming us down. That thing doesn't need much time to build up a bunch of energy here. Now, what I could have done here is thrown in the Lapras, but hey, it is what it is. They immediately swap, and so do we. They bring in that Trevenant, which does have energy built up here. We're going to let that first one go because Lapras is tanky and can survive that. Getting off the Surf, which is not very effective, but it's still going to be doing a lot with the accumulation of our quick move. And in comes that Wall Rain again. So this was pretty incredible. Folks, today was just crazy because after watching the Worlds, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pretend I'm at the Worlds and I'm gonna be a try-hard here. Let's go. And we get to another Surf, folks. This Lapras is just something else, isn't it? And it does plenty of damage. And we swap into Hitmonchan and take him out with an invisible Hadouken. All right, good game. Moving on to the next one. Hitmonchan met with an Umbreon. Love it, love it. They're swapping into a Skarmory. We're going to bring in that Mawile. Let's go. Umbreon was there at Worlds. Skarmory, I don't know. Was that around? I don't know. I didn't watch everything. It's good. I just simply don't have time. I'm going to sit down later and watch all of it, but I don't know if Skarmory was too prevalent around there. Definitely Umbreon was there for sure. Now, as far as this matchup with the Mawile, it is okay. It's not like, oh yeah, we're going to destroy you. If you have Play Rough, it's different, all right? But you're going to be able to wither it down. It's a decent matchup. It's still going to be able to take you out slowly but surely here. So let's see what happens here. They're finally getting off a charge move. Go for that foul play. We're going to let it go. We want to bring in this Hitmonchan, farm up. And we have a Toxicroak, which is technically what you would call a core breaker. Basically something that is going to pretty much destroy your whole entire team. And it's not so much that your team is built badly. It's just that the specific Pokemon that you're going up against just has a quick move, a charge move that are going to be able to just really destroy your team. In this case, as you can see here, it doesn't have any charge moves that are going to destroy the Hitmonchan, but the Hitmonchan's not very effective with it. It's quick move, so that's how it kind of just breaks this team here. But we're able to counter down because Hitmonchan's counter is just so disgusting. And look, folks, I was like, come on. So close. We survived. They get to a foul play, which is not very effective. We survive and counter down. And folks, we take a 5-0, and I did not use this team the entire time. I only did 3 sets. Okay, so that's why we don't have too many, because I have another video that I need to upload tomorrow, and so this is an extra video. So if I do that, I got to cut them in half, and then they don't get as long. So let's go. Fell Links for our next battle. This trainer is going spicy for sure, so they get extra points there. So let's see what happens with this matchup here. I don't think I've ever been up against the Fell Links with my Hitmonchan. They're going to be swapping with energy and bringing in Ninetales, which is going to be a Powdered Snow. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Mawile to go ahead and, you know, maul it up with its Fire Fang. As you can see, the damage is just accumulating up extremely fast. We're not going to shield anything up. We're going to let it all go. And we want to immediately throw Iron Head at whatever. They bring in a Trevenant. Oh boy, let's see. Do they let it go? Folks. Oh my goodness. Fire Fang, Fire Fang, Fire Fang, Fire Fang. Out of here, Trevenant. Oh my goodness. Do you see what Mawile could have done at the World Champion? Do you see? Do you see what I'm talking about? It's not just a gimmick. No, 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 no. So if it was a gimmick, it wouldn't have lasted the first few months. People would have called it out. They'd be like, nah, you know, it's fun. You can pull some things off, but at this point, it's a staple. It's done. It's a deal. It's sealed. All right, so we have an Ariados here. They're going to be swapping into a Sandslash, which I'm going to assume has a Community Day. Move of Night Slash. It doesn't really matter. That's not very effective, but let's see what happens. I do believe they, let's see. I'm not going to call it. Well, we'll just see how it plays out. I don't really remember what happens here. Well, I'll just say, I think they go for Earthquake. Yep, okay. I just found that funny. I know they knew they needed to go for that because Night Slash is not very effective, and we would have gotten a leg up on them. Got some beautiful lag going on here right at the end where they could have potentially hit a Night Slash. And we're going to go for an Ice Punch here. Is that a Nidoqueen we just saw? Oh, it's a Gyarados. Okay, I just saw some poison. And it just was really quick. Anyways, should we let this go? We are. Cross Poison. Doing so much damage, and they raise their attack. They're going for an Ice Punch. And I think we want to retreat into our Lapras after this. Yeah, immediately here. Let's go. Now, if they do lower our attack with Lunge, you know, it is what it is. We are Shadow, so we do still have that damage boost. But, man, it's doing a lot of damage, and they have a Wall Rain in the back, folks. You already see what's happening here. This is an Icicle Spear, which won't do that much, but we need to shield it up to keep ourselves cushiony here because we don't want to go down with 2 shields, right? So we're going to go ahead and get off that Skull Bash. Look it, we just raised our defense, and it's not going to be like an Icicle Spear to me or to another Wall Rain. Look at that Surf damage. Look at it. Let's go. You love to see this thing with the Shadow Lapras. And Icicle Spear, not enough. Not even close. We swap in a Hitmonchan. We want to start building up energy. Honestly, I don't think this was necessary, but I just did it. What you're going to see here, folks, this is it. This is the last battle. This was so incredible. I couldn't believe what I saw. Lapras coming in, finishing it all off, and taking it all for the win. Let's go. Thank you for watching, and take care.